I know. And then the music stops.
And then it's gone. And it's gone.
It's exciting.
Hey guys, happy Friday. I'm Evie.
And I'm Jorge.
What?
I'm just kidding. My name's Brian.
We are Blue Door Social, located in South Kansas City. We are so excited about today.
We are
Today's
beyond
the day.
excited.
We are giving away 2 Chiefs tickets.
Chiefs
I feel like
tickets.
that came out really weird.
Those are chickets. So if you thought you were playing for actual tickets, the joke's on
They're
you.
chickets.
They're chickets.
Yeah,
I don't even know what a chicken is.
They're really Chiefs tickets. Yes. For the November 7th game, Chiefs versus the Green Bay Packers.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
2 tickets plus 1 parking pass valued at $1,000. We set this game up
A couple weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Had a ton of people play.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
You had 3 simple rules. Everybody who followed the 3 simple rules, which I double checked, your name is in here.
Yes.
And
if you didn't follow the 3 simple rules, that's too bad.
It's amazing. It's amazing how you're just like 1, 2, 3. Just do those 3 things.
Anyway, we're not going to be negative Nancy's
We're
about
not.
it.
Man.
But,
yeah.
you know, it is what it is.
It's true.
But there are quite a few names in here. I don't know if you guys can
For
see.
sure.
There's a ton.
And I literally cut them up the exact same size. So
Yeah.
same size for everybody.
Same size for everybody.
With my bad handwriting. So that's, yeah.
Aside from that, which we're going to do here in a few minutes,
Yeah.
or a few seconds, I should say, we will be talking about the best way to get reviews. We do have some other value to add to your
absolutely.
day today.
So if you're a small business owner, stay tuned, stay with us.
Yes, please.
You can take away some nuggets.
Or if you're not a small business owner and you just want to hang with us for a while.
If you're bored on your Friday morning, we're here.
Yeah,
for
bored on a
sure.
Friday morning.
Yeah.
People are gearing up for another awesome weekend.
It's supposed to rain this weekend.
It's
If
going
I'm
to be
not
awesome.
mistaken, I could be totally wrong.
Oh, don't check,
I
because
know.
that's just depressing.
Well,
How about this cold
okay.
weather moving in? We're going to give a few. Woohoo! Hey, Alex. Oh, man, I don't want to
Are
butcher
you
your
bad
name.
with names?
I know. Alexia?
Just say first name.
I'm
Okay.
trying.
You're bad at even that.
It's a beautiful name, but hi. She said, woohoo.
Yes.
So,
It
anyway.
always takes a minute for Facebook to actually
Yeah, we're going to
say,
give it just a few more seconds here. Let Facebook kind of send out the notification that we're live. That way more people can tune in.
Right.
In the meantime, what's up with you?
I had a great week. I'm not going to lie.
Wow, really?
I totally had a fantastic open door from God. I'm so excited about.
Oh, cool.
I can't share a whole lot other than.
More details to come.
I am so excited. I literally cannot sleep at night. That's
Brittany Smith
how
says
excited
good
I
morning.
am.
Good morning, Brittany.
Good morning, Brittany Smith.
And Alexia, she said you almost got it. So
Oh,
I think
almost,
I'm close.
Almost.
We're so glad you guys are with us
well,
this
now
morning.
I'm curious.
It's a beautiful name. I'm just used
Alexia?
to.
What did you say?
I said Alexia.
Man, we're both wrong then.
I don't know. Maybe it is. I hope it is. Anyway,
Okay.
beautiful name.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies, for being with us this morning. And everybody else that's tuning in. So we
Yes.
will be drawing for
Yeah, we'll just
the
give it a
winner.
few more minutes.
Few more minutes. So
Yep.
what else you got going on?
She said yes, that is it.
Alexia.
Nice.
It is beautiful.
Yes, it is.
There it is. Awesome.
So next Friday, we will be wearing our Halloween costumes. So when we go live, I made a mistake.
That's
and last
right.
week, I said this week we are.
She was trying to rush
I was
things.
so confused because I went to a Halloween party last night for a client.
Correct.
And I was thinking, oh, it's Halloween week.
Real quick, Adam Andrews with Guild
Hi,
Mortgage says, good morning, you wonderful couple. How is your coffee this morning? Well, I've already
It
had
is
2
good.
cups, and I'm ready for another one. And Evie's working on one right now.
Number 2, yes.
So we're doing great, buddy. We hope you're doing good as well.
Yes.
Love Adam. If you need a
mortgage
an
originator.
amazing mortgage professional, I can't think of anybody better than Adam
Adam is
Andrews.
your mortgage
He's your guy.
Yeah.
And it's so down to earth, so kind, so generous.
My lender at adamandrews.com.
My lender at it just so happens.
I just know his
we know
website.
everything about Adam.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's a client. We love Adam. He's
Yeah.
a fantastic guy. But
He
anyway,
and his wife.
He and his wife. Yes.
Fantastic people.
Yes. Good family.
Yes.
Great family. So you went to a party last night, and
I did. I went to Salam Bella's Ghouls Night Out last night.
you were
I dressed in my Amish outfit that
Amazing.
I have. It's not a costume, it's real. And I love how confused people get when they see me because they're like,
I wish I had a picture of it.
Amish? Is it a costume? Like, what's that? Because I don't wear makeup. Like, I go full out. Like, I didn't even wear my wedding rings last night.
Yeah.
Like,
we know why you didn't wear your wedding rings.
Full on Amish.
With that Amish outfit on, she had to beat the guys away with a stick.
Yes.
Especially when they didn't see the wedding
ring.
ring.
Makeup, really.
And the fully covered everything.
Looks super fancy.
And your little bonnet. It's cute. We'll have to show a picture.
We should. Yeah, I can post it. But
so anyway.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, it's been about, believe it or not, 6 minutes we've been live.
Oh my goodness.
Well, the first minute was the intro. So 5 minutes we've been jibber-jabbering. And I'm sure people are anxious to know.
I don't blame them. I wish I could win these tickets. I'm not
I really do.
Because we don't go to Chiefs games.
It's been years. Someone gifted me and a friend Chiefs tickets several years ago. Mm-hmm. We got to watch the Raiders play, which was a pretty impressive game. But it was so cold, and I was not prepared. But anyway,
I think I was 15 when I went, and we had
So that was like 60 years ago.
Oh my gosh, like 70. We had, I want to say like VIP tickets, but maybe not. Maybe in my teenage mind
VIP.
We did. Well, because
you got in the game.
No, because there was a tent outside, and I remember eating turkey and mashed potatoes. Is that weird? Am I remembering?
That is so wild. I don't even understand it.
But yeah, it was cool.
The 90s were awesome. If you guys grew up in the 90s.
Were amazing.
You went to football games and you got turkey and mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
It was the best. Okay, so are you guys ready?
Yes, everyone's ready.
Everybody's ready.
Julie Hill is joining us. Julie from Arkansas.
Oh, she says muted as I'm working, but hi. Thank you, Julie, for saying
shaking it up.
We're gonna shake it up. Shake it up.
You said to stir them really good, so.
Well, let's see what we got. Okay, I can look. You can't look.
It's nerve-wracking.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? She's not looking, folks.
You said to like really mix them good. So
well,
I'm just doing my job.
You shook it up.
I'm just doing my job.
But don't look in there.
I'm not.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
Okay. Have one. There is only one, right? Yes. Laura Garrett. If I'm not mistaken, she said she was going to take her pastors. Oh. I could be wrong on that, but
that's exciting.
Laura Garrett, you're our winner.
Or she was going to give the tickets to her pastors.
Yeah, something like that.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Laura Garrett, you won!
Woo!
Woohoo!
That is very exciting.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Laura.
If you did not win and you're bummed out, just know that we do give away quite a bit of stuff, like.
Yeah, we
try.
Not
necessarily this amazing. This is definitely.
This is because we were turning 5.
But yeah, we give away a lot of like Starbucks gift cards and stuff. So feel free to join us for future contests. We would love it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So Laura Garrett, I think all I need literally is her email address to transfer the tickets over. So Laura Garrett, if you're listening, please message us your email address. Also, should we say if we don't hear from the winner?
No, we'll hear from her. Don't get people excited. They
okay, somebody's gonna go out and tie her hands up. She can't email. No, I'm kidding. You guys wouldn't do that. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for playing along. Everybody that joined in the fun. And Laura Garrett, you're the winner.
Yeah, absolutely.
2 tickets and a parking pass. Congratulations.
Go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs. All right. So.
Okay.
That was it. Back to our regularly scheduled program. And today we are talking about the best way to get reviews. If you're a small business owner, you know it's huge.
So important.
Huge. That you have reviews, that you collect them, that they're out there for people to see. So we do have a couple of stats here, or at least one that I put up here. 90% of customers say that what they decide to buy is influenced by positive online reviews, and 94% will use a business with at least 4 stars. So that is, if you really don't need anything else.
Right, it's huge. I
said huge.
I was talking to Sarah, you know who Sarah is this week, and she said, that's funny you mentioned you're going to talk about reviews, because all day yesterday I was on Facebook scrolling through different businesses, reading their reviews, trying to find who to buy from. And I was like,
interesting.
Exactly. People will read them.
So we know that reviews are important, but why are they important? So here's some reasons. Evie's going to read them off for you.
Oh, okay.
Because she's so good at reading out loud.
Some of the reasons, see, I'm ready. Some of the reasons reviews are important for businesses. They help customers decide on your service. They prove that you are credible. They prove that you are or are not trustworthy. They improve your SEO and place you in front of consumers.
Absolutely. So just like she was saying with her friend Sarah, scrolling through reviews, they help customers decide on whether or not they want to do business with you.
Right.
They prove that you're credible. The big one here is, for me, they prove that you are or are not trustworthy. That's a big deal. And they improve your SEO and place you in front of customers, obviously. So that's why.
And as far as SEO, you just mean for Google? Is that just
well,
more
not
specifically?
necessarily. And I don't want to get down a rabbit hole about search engine optimization, but so Google does look at reviews and favor business listings that have more reviews, and especially if you respond to those reviews.
Yes,
that's a
absolutely.
big deal. But yes, just know that reviews on Google obviously is a big deal because Google is the number one search platform in the world. So this is why it's important to you as a business, and this is why it's important to customers. They present worst case scenarios to customers so they can see like, whoa, this is what happened with one customer, and this is probably as bad as it's going to get. They show that a business is real.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
If I go to a Facebook business page and there are no reviews,
or they don't have a tab.
Yeah,
like,
I'm like,
huh?
oh. But sometimes they can be so big where they get a lot of crazy stuff too. So I guess I have a little bit of grace for those. But
yeah, if you know the brand.
If they don't have any.
If you know the brand and you already know they're credible, you see their stuff on the store shelves, obviously.
Right.
But if you, like, the worst for me is when I see a Facebook ad and I'm like, oh, this looks interesting. And then I click on it, I go to that page, they've hidden they don't have any reviews, they barely post. It's like, I don't know if this is real or not.
Right.
So that's important. They prove that a business is invested in maintaining its reputation or not. So again, by not responding to those reviews or even the negative ones, right? So, getting on there and saying, we're so sorry, so-and-so, that this happened, or how can we make this right? That speaks volumes to potential customers.
Absolutely.
And they validate purchasing decisions. So again, 94% said that they'd be willing to do business if you at least had 4 stars. But
it's almost better, right, to have like a 4.8 as opposed to like a 5. I think I read a stat on that.
Kind of because it looks fake.
Because it's just like too perfect.
You're
almost.
buying reviews.
I don't know.
But we worked really hard. We have a perfect 5-star rating on Facebook. We have over 80 5-star reviews. Hey.
Worked hard for those.
But we respond to every single one. That's very important. So.
And it takes time. Like, it takes so much time to ask for reviews and to build those up. So I know it can be discouraging if you just start and you're just like, please leave me a review.
Yes.
Like,
Alexia said, very true. I make all of my purchase service decisions based on reviews. Yes. So it's true. And
it's a powerful thing.
Alexia gives proof to that idea. So moving on. This is basically the process. Since I do most of the review collecting, this is the process I use.
It's your department.
It's my department.
For sure.
And I take great pride in making sure that it is done right. So the first thing you want to do, and just so you know, at the very end when we're all done talking, I do have a quick little video tutorial of how I do exactly what I'm describing to you. So don't freak out. I'm going to show you, it's a recording. You can watch it again and again, but it shows you exactly what I do to create this email. But the first thing you want to do is get your customer's email address. If you don't have that, you're kind of screwed. So aside from requesting a review, having your customer's email address will ensure that you can reach out or reach them with future promotions or announcements. So it serves a dual purpose. Mm-hmm. You want to get that email address so you can send them the quick links that I'm going to talk about in a minute. But you also have their email address to build your database. And if you want to start doing email campaigns,
so important.
Very
Absolutely.
important.
And I will say, if for some reason you have a product where you don't collect their email address, you can always post on Facebook or wherever it is or in your stories and just say, hey, it would mean the world to me if you would stop and leave me a review if you've purchased something from me. So
right. Absolutely.
There's options.
There are options, but if social media blacks out or goes away for some crazy reason,
it could happen, yeah.
Everybody's going to have their email address. Right. Lisa Peak, thank you so much for chiming in. She says, great info. We appreciate the support.
Yes, thank you, Lisa Peak.
Lisa Peak. It's just fun to say her name that way.
It is.
I don't know why.
Really
We've always done that. Lisa Peak. So we digress. Get the email address from your customer, no matter what. Make that a priority. Then ask for the review. So before I ever send out the actual email, I'm going to ask my client or customer in person or over the phone, would you mind leaving us a review? So this...
It's more of a personal...
It's very personal.
Right.
But also, you get them to verbally agree before there's any further action. So they've already given you the verbal, and that's for me, that is gold. If I can get them to commit and say, oh, absolutely, I've loved working with you, it would be my pleasure to leave a review.
Right.
Then that sets the table, and we're ready, and we can proceed with trying to get an actual review.
Because people are so busy nowadays, it's easy to say, yes, I would love to, and then you hang up the phone, and then it's like, whoosh.
And then they never do because they get busy.
They're crazy busy.
So busy. It's very challenging. That is why I use this approach, and you'll see why in just a minute. Stacy says, hey, sorry I'm late running in. I'll go back to see what she missed. Stacy, you didn't win. I'm so sorry.
It's true.
I know. Stacy,
Stacey
you're awesome.
Smith.
We love you.
Yeah. But she got some fantastic cookies last night at Salam Bella.
You go, girl. Okay, so you're going to get their email address. You're going to have that on file. You're going to, assuming that you provided exceptional service.
Yes.
Because
why else would you ask for a review?
Yeah, they just stormed out of your business and they're fuming. Oh, by the way, would you mind leaving us a review? You better believe it. More people are inclined to leave negative reviews if they've had a negative experience. They don't mind getting on and doing it right away.
That is true.
But if they've had a good experience, you have to kind of work with them. But ask for the review, ask over the phone, ask in person, say, hey, I send out these emails where I make it really easy for you to leave us a review. Would you mind leaving us one? Almost always they're going to say, absolutely.
Right.
So you want to do that.
Especially if they're a small business owner too, just because they know how important that is to build up. So I feel like every time you're looking over there, I'm like, I want to look too.
I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything from everybody that's chiming in. What were you saying? Go ahead.
If you ask your customer, if they're a small business owner too, they'll understand how important that is to take
Absolutely.
that time.
If you're a B2B,
leave,
it is a little easier because most business owners are like, yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from. And Lisa says, when do I not provide exceptional services?
Yes.
If you say so. No, of course I agree. I left you a review, by the way, not that long ago. So Adam also says, thank you for the reminder. I'm interested in your video showing your process. I used to be so good about asking for the referral and review up to 3 times through mortgage process, but have drifted off. Yes, and that is one of my points. You beat me to it, Adam, but I'm going to get to it. Thank you for that feedback, buddy. Number 3, prepare your email. So for me, when I'm doing this, and again, it's going to be in the video at the very end, I keep it short and friendly. I'm going to remind them. I don't always do this, but I want to remind them of their willingness to leave a review and thank them in advance for doing it. And you'll see in the video exactly what it looks like for me. But you can word it any way you want. I just try to keep it short, keep it simple, short and friendly, and typically try to do it day of after I get the verbal from them.
Yeah, fresh in their memory.
Fresh in the memory. I'm going to send this out to you. It's going to make it easy. All you got to do is click, leave a review, and that makes it super, super simple. Okay.
Absolutely.
So number 4, add your quick links. If you don't know what a quick link is, I call it that. It's literally a hyperlink that you can embed in your email. And again, in the video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. But you want to read the pro tip?
Woo! Using links will save your customer time and allows them to access your review section with the click of a button.
With the click of a button. So literally the way you're going to do this is you're going to write the body of your email, put in their email address, title it whatever you would like. I use quick favor. I tend to get more response if I say quick favor in the title. People are like, oh, what's this?
Yeah.
He needs a favor. Yeah, I do. I need
because
you to...
people generally like helping other people.
Yeah, typically.
Yeah.
I need you to leave a 5-star review. No. So yeah, in the body of the email, and again in the video, I show you how to do it. But you're basically just creating hyperlinks so they can get to wherever it is you would like them to leave a review, whether it's Facebook, Google, Yelp, Nextdoor, or all of them. I don't like to overwhelm them with more than 2. That's just my personal preference. Because if they see all these hyperlinks, gosh, you want me to leave a review in 5 different places?
Yeah. No, I think 2's good. 2's pretty, like, I would do that for a small business owner.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, absolutely.
And most of the time, because it's quick and easy and all they got to do is click, it just makes it so simple. So once they write,
So quick question, unless this is your number 5, when you send out your emails, do you say like, hey, you can copy and paste the exact same review in both spots?
I typically don't do that.
Just to give them an idea.
I was just about to say they can.
Right.
If they're savvy enough to realize that.
Just make it simple. And
they can do whatever they want, obviously. And that's what most of our customers have done, our clients. You can see on our Google reviews and our Facebook reviews that they just copy and paste. So anyway, the idea is just to make it simple. And that's a good point. You can say that, hey, once you write your review on one spot, feel free to copy and paste it to the other. Mm-hmm. It's however you want to word it. I just
save time.
Don't like bogging people down with more steps.
Okay,
click this
that
button.
makes sense.
And not everybody wants to do a Google review and a Facebook review. Some people are just
true.
more content doing a Google review. We get that a lot, or just a Facebook review. Mm-hmm. But you'll figure it out. I mean, it's just whatever you guys want to do. And this is the big one.
Oh, it hurts. This one hurts.
This is the big one, okay? Once you send that email, please don't forget about it. Literally, I follow up with our clients every week. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Sometimes every 2 weeks, but I do.
You have to be persistent sometimes.
I follow up, and almost 9 times out of 10, the response is, "I am so sorry. I'm going to get to it." And I just say, "We appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you." It means the world to us, but I don't let them off the hook.
Don't forget about me.
I don't let them off the hook.
Forget about me.
And that's just what you got to do.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't want to hound your customers. You don't want to be disrespectful of their time or whatever, or their inbox. So if you feel comfortable, every other week, every 2 weeks.
So what if somebody who's very specific like me and like wants to know, okay, at what point do I give up? Like, honestly, like what would you say?
Never surrender! Never surrender! No. I say continue. As long as it takes.
Really?
Well, yeah. Okay. But most of the time, it only takes one time of following up because...
they know you're going to keep reaching out to them.
Not only that.
I just need to get this done.
But you got the verbal, right? So I've done sales. I understand the importance of people saying yes, right? If you've ever been in a sales situation and you're nodding along and you're saying yes, that salesperson's got you. Like once you...
We should do a video on that.
Once you agree, then... that's in your head. And most people feel compelled to do what they say they're going to do, which is a good thing, right? You want to be a person of your word. I gave this business my word that I'm going to leave them a review, and I will.
I'm actually going to get it done.
So that's why I always ask for the verbal. Get that. So you that's what you're banking on is their integrity, which makes it hard for them to forget. But they will.
Right.
That's why you follow up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So again, the pro tip, you want to read it?
Once you've sent the review request via email, don't be afraid to follow up every so often. Remember, they gave you a verbal commitment, and most people value their word.
I basically said all that.
Yeah.
Good job. I write these things.
Good job. I just sit down and I'm like, what are we talking about today?
Well, you're so busy doing everything else.
Yes.
We're a team.
We are.
It's a team effort. So reviews are proof that you are worth paying for. That is my big takeaway for today. Yes.
So I am interested in, and you can say no to this.
No.
How would you respond? I only know this because this happened to us once. How do you respond to a review, a bad review, if it's not real?
Yeah. So,
you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I do. Real quick.
That's just like the reality of being a business owner.
Especially on Google, because...
you are open to all sorts of things.
To anybody. So on our Google business listing, we have one review that is from an actual client who didn't quite understand some things, and I tried to break it down for her.
Right.
She gave us, I think, a 2-star review, which was rough. It hurt my heart. Anyway, and then there's another 1-star review from a guy we've never done business with. And this happens so many times because Google has a program where you can be like
I cannot think of the name for the life of me.
Why did it just left my brain? You're like a community person where
if you know the name, tell us.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway. Oh my gosh.
So that's what he is, and I
think the more reviews they leave, they earn badges.
They get socks and they get stuff in the
so
mail.
they're just like review happy, just.
But why a 1 star with a business? Anyway, so I responded.
I think what happened was he drove by, and they were like, Google's like, oh, you drove by.
That's true.
You were
That
close
probably
by
happened.
this business. How was your experience?
So how do you handle bad reviews from people you've never done business with? Well, number one, you're probably not going to be able to get it removed. Google will not do it.
You will not. You will not.
You got to deal with it.
We tried.
So in the response, stay respectful. Show that you're a person who cares about other people. Don't badmouth. Don't use bad language. But just explain the situation.
Professional.
Stay professional.
Don't
Stay
do what
calm.
I wanted to do.
Yeah, Evie was ready to. She was like tracking this guy down. I'm gonna find out where you live.
Yeah. No. Literally within like 5 minutes, I was like, I'm gonna take care of this.
She was so
and you
mad.
were like, no, stay in the office.
So anyway, to answer that question, yeah, you just respond in a way that says, look, we appreciate this, but we've never done business with you. Would you be so kind as to remove your review from our review section? So.
I just thought it was a good point because that's just like the reality of it. And maybe somebody else out there would need a little bit of, it's happened to other people too. I'm not alone.
Absolutely.
And I'm just going to remain professional
all the time
and respond to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The response that you give to negative reviews is just as important as the response you give to positive ones. And a lot of business owners struggle in that area because it is so bothersome, especially if you've worked so hard to get all these good reviews. You've worked hard to take care of your customers. And then you get that. And it's like, are you kidding me? And then Google won't even do anything about it.
Yeah. It's a little frustrating.
Adam said, you get a review, you get a review, you. Like Oprah giving away stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Anyway, so next week, we are going to talk about leveraging your content across
you
multiple
took my idea and ran with it.
platforms.
I like that. Okay. This is where the content creators like, let's do it.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll be talking about how to do that next week. We did have a question come in on Instagram.
Oh my gosh, yes. Thank you for this. I told this person we would answer it at the end of our live video. And I don't want to...
Hey, while she's looking that up, guys, if you are following along, you're just tuning in, you have questions, we love getting questions. We love to be able to engage with you in that way. You can connect with us on Instagram, here on Facebook.
So on Instagram, we are actually Blue Door Marketing.
We are. That's our handle, Blue Door Marketing. And is it KC? It should be KC.
It up. Isn't that terrible?
It should be KC.
Blue Door Marketing KC.
Because there is another Blue Door Marketing down in Texas, which is weird. But we're better.
Yeah,
anyway, they do different kinds of marketing.
Totally different. Well, they do there's a couple Blue Doors. I know one's in California and...
I don't know. All I know is we're Blue Door KC on Instagram.
Yeah.
I mean, Blue Door Marketing KC on Instagram and Blue Door KC on Facebook. Yeah. Those are our handles. So here is the question.
Okay, so we've talked back and forth a little bit because I wanted to make sure I understood their question. But basically, this person is saying, I need to start a YouTube channel. I'm just not for sure how. Like, basic question. Because I said,
So I guess we need to do a video on it.
Are you talking about, like, uploading it? Like, that's the part you don't understand? And I think that's what this person is saying. Like, as basic as you can get. So do you want to run down that real quick?
I think we should do a video on that. Or another pre-recorded video where I can actually share my screen. I think that would be a lot easier. So what was that person's name? You lost it. We'll do a video. I'll put together a video.
I'm afraid I'll say it wrong.
A standalone video of how to create a YouTube channel. Or you could literally just go to YouTube and type in how to create a YouTube channel. Or go to Google. But if you just want us to do it, we're happy to do that.
We're totally happy.
We are in the process of building a YouTube channel. So all of our live videos, I'm able to transfer over to our YouTube. If you haven't checked us out on YouTube, now is a good time to head over there and hit that subscribe button. I got to get used to saying that.
Click.
And
now let's go. I feel like everybody does the same bloody intro.
Lisa said she can't wait for our next video next week on leveraging your content across multiple platforms. And she said, there's another peak insurance too. I get random emails all the time. That is weird.
Yes.
That is very strange. So anyway, we will address that Instagram question in the future, how to create a YouTube channel. It's very, in my opinion, very easy if you just follow the steps that are available to you. because Google owns YouTube, there's a ton of support videos, a ton of support articles. And anytime I get stuck, that's what I do, literally.
You do. Every time I ask you a question, you're like, just Google it.
Just Google it. I mean, you can find pretty much how to do anything and everything.
But if you're not patient like me,
yes,
I'm like,
that's
just
true.
tell me the answer.
But we're happy to answer it because that gives us an opportunity to share more content. So
yeah, absolutely. Okay.
It's fantastic. Their other question was about giveaways.
They wanted to know, I think, like exactly how do you tally, and that can be a little bit, and I don't mind talking about it right now. I know for us, as far as this contest, we kept it as simple as possible. We talked about contest rules, I think, in a previous video.
We literally, I think we just did that last week.
We just kept it really simple with the 3. I went through each name, cross-referenced, went back and did it again.
There is some work involved in the back end.
There's a lot of work, I'm not going to lie.
Especially if you have a lot of people playing.
Unless it's so simple. Yeah. And then you just put everybody's name in like a generator and let a computer pick the winner.
Keep it simple. Just keep it simple.
Yeah.
So that is it for today's presentation in terms of how to do this. I'm going to close up the live portion with this video. You guys can watch that, and then our live will actually just automatically shut down, which that's why I love the software, because I can just do that.
That's awesome.
We hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Thank you guys for joining us. Lisa, Adam, Stacy, Alexia, Brittany. I remembered all those names.
Holy moly!
Thank you guys for chiming in and giving some feedback. And
again, Laura Garrett, congratulations
Laura Garrett,
on winning the 2 Chiefs tickets.
Congrats.
Next week we will be in costume. You won't want to miss it.
You definitely won't want to miss it.
It definitely is like the epitome of our
personalities.
Like, holy moly.
Oh, man.
Could not be more different.
I'll give you one hint.
Weirdly the same.
I'll give you one hint for Evie's. Let's see, what can I...
Can I give away mine?
I'm not going to give it away, but I'm going to give a hint.
Okay. Well, I shared a picture in my stories of part of the costume.
Oh, that's true, you did.
And Stacy, she asked if I was going to be a shower curtain.
Oh, from
and I was
Karate
like,
Kid.
The Karate Kid. I was like, that's a great idea.
That would
But
be amazing.
No, that's not
No. You love our costumes, Lisa. You haven't even seen them yet.
How do you know you love them?
How do you know you love them? Oh, because we've worn other costumes.
Yes.
Anyway, we digress. Thank you guys for joining us today. I'm Brian. This is Evie. We are Blue Door Social. This is our live show where we talk about, I don't know,
all sorts of things.
Simple and fun ways to improve your marketing as it pertains to digital avenues. So, with that being said, she said past years. Yes, I know. Thank you. Especially the Amish ones, which we need to go live doing.
Wearing my Amish outfit makes me so happy.
Wearing the beard.
Ridiculous.
Wearing the Amish beard was fantastic.
Last night when I wore it, I was kind of sad. Nobody came up and asked me if I sold any soap.
You should have had some in your hand, like giving out little samples.
Right? Making some money on the side.
All right, guys. Here's the little video. I hope you get something out of it. Until next time.
Yes.
Have a great weekend. We'll see you.
Bye, guys.
Okay, real quick, I'm going to show you exactly what I do whenever I create my review request email. Obviously, you address it to whoever you're trying to send the email to. Usually, because I've already asked verbally for commitment, I just put in quick favor. You can put in whatever you want up here. This is what I title it. I found that I get the most response from quick favor because most people are like, oh, what's he need? And then personal greeting. Hope this finds you well. It was such a pleasure working with you, et cetera, et cetera. And then I just reiterate how important it is that small businesses like ours get reviews from our customers. Then I let them know it doesn't have to be anything long. We're not looking for multiple paragraphs. It could even just be a one sentence, but it sure would mean a lot. So you're reiterating the importance and how much it's going to mean to you. And then make it easy. Right? So we're going to give them quick links. All they have to do is click these and get right to where they need to leave a review. They don't have to search for anything, and that's what makes this so convenient. So in order to do that, you're just going to type out, leave a Google review, and then we're going to create a hyperlink. Okay, so all you need to do that is highlight the text, open up a new tab on your desktop, go to Google, type in your business name, find your Google business listing, and you can use this with whatever platform, if you have Yelp, if wherever people are leaving reviews, wherever you want them to leave reviews, it's the same principle. But for us, it's Google and Facebook. So I'm going to open up our review section. This is where all of our reviews are housed. And this is what I need. I'm just going to click once. Google's going to highlight that for me. I'm going to copy, come back over here. I've already got this highlighted. Go down and find your link insert option. Click that. It's a web address. Paste. Boom. Done. And it's going to be highlighted already as a hyperlink. And once you send this email, this will be clickable. And when they click that, it will open up right to this URL. All they have to do is, boom, write a review. Same thing for Facebook. So leave a Facebook hello review. We're going to highlight it. We're going to go to our Facebook page. Open up your Facebook page. Find your reviews tab. Okay, it's going to switch over. Here's where all of our lovely 5-star reviews are at. Same principle. Going to click on that URL. Going to copy. Come back over to our email. Highlight our text. Insert that link. Bada boom, bada bang. Done. What's beautiful about this, guys, is once you send this, whatever you title this, remember it so you can go back to it and search for it. And then whenever you're ready to send another review, highlight, copy, and paste. And you're good to go. That's it.